once you finally have that document in the ECM, and theoretically with the level of intelligence that I was trying to reflect on, I mean, what can you do with it? So if you're getting into maybe intelligent type ahead, if I start to introduce your interactions with the document and not just the document itself, and I type in power, well, am I looking for a PowerPoint or power lines? Well, there's a high probability if I actually understood what you worked on, I could get that right. Artificial limbs, artificial intelligence. These are things that if you start to collect and pay attention to actually the work being done on the documents, the topic matter that's being done on the documents, you can actually start to build some very, very interesting layers. And to get the 90%, there's no one silver bullet. It's a whole series of, the more you learn, it's a kind of a simplistic thing, but the more you know, the smarter you are. And as basic as a statement that is, you have to continually just learn small aspects of the document and what to do with it. Query attribute expansion. This is really quite interesting. And you sort of think, when can the tool really start to help me? When can it start and be thinking for me? If someone typed in, so some of these are NLP-based terms, but stemming. If you type in the word documentation, do you want to find documents or to find documentations? With acronyms, and synonyms, should VW find Volkswagen? And things like quotation, could quotation find proposal? If your software is smart enough to actually understand, and this is what I'm advocating for, how you should have ML, machine learned algorithms to actually learn acronyms. You should have ML to learn synonyms. These are the sorts of things and how we communicate with each other. We all know, nobody says international business machines very often, unless you're potentially signing a legal contract. We all know it's IBM. But these are the sorts of aspects behind the scenes that if the search engine was smart enough to take this into account, coupled between save and search. And then you'll get aspects of personalized relevance sorting. This is a very, very large topic in and of itself. Tyler, the gentleman's following me as a product manager. We could probably talk for hours about what is the user experience. And if we're dealing with this massive explosion of volume, are we really, I mean, how many of us go past the first page on Google when we're searching for anything? 5 minutes? Thanks. There's just not a lot there. We just don't. We expect it instantly. You've got to be so intelligent to try to say, what is the most relevant thing to this person right now, and moving on with it. Related documents. Why wouldn't you, in a life cycle, I've got a master services agreement, a statement of work, and a service level agreement. Why would you want one without the other two? You need to see these things. The documents have links within them. Some of this is AI, and some of it actually, when you look at it, is just some interesting little helpers. It'll make things a heck of a lot better. Similarity is also a fascinating something to add into search when you're in massive volumes of data. And we also get into summarization. And I heard some talk today about summarization saying sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There's extractive summaries, and then there's some that are built on the fly. If you ask 3 people to read the same document, and you ask them for a summary of the document, do you think any one of them are going to be exactly the same? Like, it's an impossibility. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to save you the trouble of having to open that document up to see if it is what you think you're looking for. That's all you're trying to do.